Okay, so I posted something not too long ago about doing the dirt work. That's the groundwork, right? Like you have all these crazy symptoms, you've been told you have some kind of autoimmune disease, or you have autoimmune type symptoms, but no one can really tell you what's going on. You're believing it's hormone um, related or thyroid related, brain fog, fatigue, all these crazy symptoms, right? And here's where we get stuck. We start piecing our health together by adding this and that for this and that type of symptom. And the crazy part is, you could have already done all kinds of crazy diets and workouts and random supplements and truly believe that you have done the work, and you're still feeling like junk. Like nothing has really, um, you know, been more or less lasting, right? So, like, many years ago, whenever I was journeying through uh, getting my functional medicine um, stuff, I was going through a crazy time in my life, and I learned that I had Hashimoto's. So an autoimmune condition that most people believe is irreversible and something you just have to manage and live with forever. This is crazy. We should not be addressing our health at a managing level. This is a crisis we are seeing all around the world at this point. Well, long story short, I had done all of the crazy, diets and workouts and random supplements, and really just could not figure out. While I had lost a lot of inflammation, I had lost some weight, I had started to reverse my Hashimoto's. I was on an extremely strict diet regimen that I had put myself on to ensure that I could completely reverse this Hashimoto's, this autoimmune. I did start thinking clearer. I was able to move better and function better. Energy was coming back. And so while I was experiencing all kinds of cool, results, something I learned is that it is not sustainable. We do not want to feel restricted from foods forever, right? And then we have this crazy food world where no foods really are nutrient dense, mineral dense. We're just caught up in this nasty cycle where we're really just not able to keep this sustainable. So while I do believe 1000% nutrition is extremely important and we really ought to be adding that into our lifestyle, I also believe that proper sleep is important. I also believe that getting to the root of the root, the actual real issue of what's going on in most people's bodies today is deficiencies, toxicities, and inflammation. And if we're really not addressing those three core issues, and at the groundwork, at the dirt work level, then you can rebuild those walls all day long. You can make them beautiful. You can repaint them, all the things. But if your walls start cracking out and crumbling again, then ultimately you just painted lipstick on a pig, right? We made it pretty, but we didn't really fix the whole problem. And so this was something that I had experienced myself many years ago, and something I have seen many of my clients go through before they get to me. So most of you may have already done lab work, and if you have, awesome. If you've been told everything's normal, I'm here to tell you that that is actually one of my favorite parts of my specialty. Numbers never lie. So in functional medicine, we have these ranges that actually help us see what's really going on in your health in your normal labs. So while I do have some other side testings I love to do for testing inflammation and food sensitivities, I also 1000% believe that we can get a lot of our answers from our normal labs. So in our normal labs, we are able to really see autoimmune, viruses, infections, hormone chaos, gut dysfunction, um, all kinds of these crazy symptoms that we're experiencing, and they're actually right there in our labs telling us what's going on. So this is the fun part about my journey, was I had done many labs and no one could really figure out what was going on until I upgraded my knowledge bank several years ago into really learning how to not just test, but understand these normal tests that we are getting dismissed by. So yeah, I just wanted to clear up the what does it mean by do the dirt work part, by helping you guys better understand that there are real answers in your normal labs, and you are not crazy if you were experiencing brain fog and fatigue and gut issues and hormone chaos. We really have to get to the root of the issue, and it's not just by piecing your health together off of your symptoms. So if you have been doing all of the crazy diets, all of the crazy workouts, and all of the random supplements that you're just being told you should try because it should help with XYZ symptom, there's a reason why it's not working still. Also, something really cool that I discovered several years ago that we have empired is your hydration. So we are always told drink more water. Did you know how important it actually is to drink not only more water, but the right water? So most of us today are just cramming down a bunch of water or not drinking water at all, and it's not the right water. It is water that is dead. It is water that is full of chemicals and toxins. It is these ionized electronic processed waters that are depleting minerals from our body. It is water that is not actually hydrating you at the cellular level. So something really cool we did is we created Rehydrate, which is actually a natural mineral infused water that is built to mimic like a natural spring. So you actually get a true cellular hydration with this water. And we have we have several really cool personal stories of how the cellular hydration key was a huge component to upgrading our health and beating a lot of these symptoms. And one of them in which you could be doing, once again, all the right things, eating the right foods, taking the supplements, doing all the workouts, and these are all a good few key component pieces. But if you are not absorbing, if your body is not actually absorbing because of the toxicities and the inflammation and all of that, then really you're still not getting in all the goodness of what you have been trying to do. And something really cool we have seen with our water is that it opens up your cells and allows your body to actually hydrate at the cellular level and take in nutrients and minerals so that your body can start repairing at the cellular level. So cellular health is extremely important. If your cells are not well, you are not well. So cellular hydration is a huge key component, something that we have really enjoyed seeing many people's health transition with just starting with swapping your water. Now, I do have a complete functional health reset program that we really get to the groundwork and get things done for you. I analyze your normal labs and functional medicine ranges. I really help you better understand where the deficiencies are, the toxicities, and the inflammation, and we get to these key pieces so that your body can start repairing at the cellular level. This is extremely important. But cellular hydration is a huge key component. So if you haven't checked out Rehydrate, come check us out. If you are not local, stay tuned, because we are working on shipping options so that we can get this good water out to the world and change lives everywhere. So I look forward to seeing you guys stop in the shop and come see us. If you want to know more information about your blood work and your health, send me a DM.